Hello everyone, you can see on my screen that I have built a RAG application. Here what you have to do, you have to just select, any of the PDF file. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna come down here. I have a bunch of PDF file and I'm just gonna this. So what I did, I just selected one of the PDF file which just got uploaded. And now this file is actually going to be uploaded back on back end to the Pinecone DB. And once that is done, then we can ask, the question, whatever we want, right? So it's end-to-end working a RAG application where once you upload any PDF file, if you ask the question, then you can get the answer. So this is the complete working application. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to start a new tutorial series where I'm just going to explain how we can create such a AI-powered application, which we are calling as a RAG, because what we're going to do rather than, depending upon completely on the large language model, we're going to put our own data through which we're going to create not only the context, but we are going to utilize the same recent and the latest information along with what LLM is going to provide. We're going to combine them and we're going to get the more accurate and more real-time answer, right? So how I'm going to cover this in a very first part, we're just going to talk about what is RAG and what is the importance of RAG and in which situation we have to use a RAG system, right? It's not that we have to always use it. There are specific use cases when we have to use that. Right? So these are the main 4 areas which we're going to cover in a part 1. Similarly, in part 2, we're going to see like how we can set up our IDE or our local environment, like what all libraries we're going to use because we have a front end to build. We have a vector database integration for which I have already published my tutorial series, which you can always watch because that is really going to help you to follow along with this new tutorial series. Then the part 3rd, where we're going to understand how we can build a logic where we can upload and process the PDF file, create the chunking, and through the chunking, how we're going to create the embedding that we're going to see in a flow. Though I have already covered that, but now in this tutorial series, we're going to write a very standard code which can be directly utilized in the production environment. And then we're going to use a LangChain library through which we are going to create our agent and we are going to use a Google Gemini model. But we can use any model because we are going to write a code in a generic way where all you need to do is to just change the configuration and just change the library of the LangChain if you want to use any other LLM. In a 5th part, we are actually going to create the main logic where we are going to build a RAG chain with the help of our LLM. And their entire magic is going to bind together and we're going to get the answer. And then the last part is the front end, which we're going to build. And then at this part 7, we're going to see how we can deploy that to the real-time environment. So these are the 7 parts which I'm going to create this entire tutorial series is. So stay healthy, keep learning new things, and stay tuned for my new tutorial series where you're going to build your own AI powered with RAG concept to get the most appropriate and the most relevant real-time answer. Thanks for watching this. And as always, stay healthy, keep learning new things. And if you are really liking my video, please give a like. And if you want to share this with your friends in the group, please feel free to do so. And if you haven't subscribed for my channel, please subscribe for my channel as well. Thanks.